Right. Still not much to the west, even though I put the antenna up. Well, I'll get a bit more to the northwest though, so that's looking okay. A bit to the north. Ah, I missed the Noah pass for tonight because I was too busy making fucking dinner. Noah 19. When did you do background? 2143. Yeah, it's too far over to the west now, isn't it? Yeah, barely visible pass. It won't pick fuck all up from that. Which is annoying, but I wonder if 18 might come a bit closer. Ah, 2135. Oh, that's the North Sea. Please be a good pass. Oh, barely visible. Bollocks. Might get something though from it. Might get something. 15's too far out now, isn't it? I think. Yeah, 6 a.m. Look. Right, yeah, the poor Scan King is being overloaded by Heart FM. By the looks of it. Oh, here we go. I mean, it's coming in signal strong there. So that's all good. Decent amount of gain and all of that there. What if I do this? What happens? It seems to be going mental. Oh, it's even less. Although, 178 nautical miles, I can live for that. Right, 1900. Uh, not 1900, 100900, yeah. Input. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. That's working really well, that is. I say really well. Work as best it can do. I've got an FM filter coming for tomorrow. I suspect that might help me out. Because if I take the FM notch off, it literally just swamps it. So actually, having an FM filter on that might work quite nicely. Because, yeah, signal noise on speaker wire drops down. And this does crank right up. Get a bit more to the west. Look, the north and the west. I'm getting a lot more to the northeast, actually, which is weird. 175 nautical miles. That's not bad. Yeah, we're starting to see up around Manchester Airport now, which is good. And might actually start to get some of Birmingham's, what's it called? Air traffic. fact is, I'm getting a load more to the northeast here, which isn't so bad. Right, let's have a quick look-see at the airband. I have a feeling, well, demonstrate the exact issue that I've got at the moment. The antenna's too powerful. I'll play it. Right, minimum gain with the FM notch on, and it's still there. That's at minimum gain. Yeah, it swamps it. I don't want to listen to that anyway. What we do want, RF notch. I mean, that's working really well. That's working exceptionally well. So that's working well there. And that's got a really bloody strong signal, that has. 41. Yeah, well below the get. Even. Don't squelch off. There you go, look. That's working really well now. Move the antenna. Just hoping when it gets too windy, it doesn't fucking knock against the side of the house. I didn't get that when I did that earlier. I think that's some ghosts of FM. They're just still lingering there, look. Turn the RF notch off and it's just... I think the FM filter could be what I need. Which would make sense because where I've moved the antenna to, it's got a clearer view of the transmitter that's 3 miles away. Yeah, that's working nicely. So, let's have a look at the airband. Airband is working. Oh. Also, white noise sounds better in AM mode than it does in FM. FM, it sounds awful. It sounds really harsh.
Charlie Tango, Family Patrol 180 to Dover, requesting 350.
Almost. Try that. See, the airband is, oh, it's 8 and one on 10. The airband is looking quite good at the moment. So I haven't ruined it too much by moving the antenna.
Apologies. Thank you, I just moved my mic.
Oh god dang it, I moved it. Yeah, 130. Skanking is now mounted to the side of the house, mate. But the problem is I've overpowered it. If I run it without the LNA, it doesn't have enough power. It's a bit shit. If I run it with the LNA, it's getting swamped big time with FM because I'm now having clear line of sight the FM transmitter. If I go to the FM band, so FM, let me mute that because yeah, we don't want to see that. So if I turn the RF notch off, that's overloading. But even then, I drop it all the way to 0 RF gain, system gain minus 1.4. And there you go, that's the local transmitter, literally about 3 mile away. 2.5, 3 mile, and that's with no gain at all. I can even 0 gain it and RF notch it and still receive it. So, yeah, it works too well. Yeah. Yeah, look, fucking, the signal is just astronomical. I mean, compare that to speaker wire antenna. And then just pull the gain back up for that one. So I've actually got an FM filter coming tomorrow. It's just going to go on the Scan King. Nobody complained. I wanted to see if I could improve my coverage to the west. And it's not done a huge amount. But I just figured I'll try it on the side of the house. The bracket and stuff was only like 20 quid. So I figured, why not? I own the house, so I might as well stick it up there. The wife now doesn't have to moan about a big thick coax cable running to the tree. Not that she moaned in the first place, but yeah, that's the whole idea, isn't it? That's why I ended up with 7 revisions of speaker wire antenna. You know, got to tinker with it till it's right. Speaker wire antenna Mark 7 took 7 goes to get out, or 7 and a bit goes. So that's the ADSB plugin is, I think with the FM filter, this will be actually quite good. Because if I turn the FM notch off, it just completely swamps it. There's nothing there. So I'm thinking FM filter to just on the front end there for the Scan King. Sacrifice FM's ability on the Scan King. And I think we should be okay. Yeah, that would be a nightmare if I was transmitting. But yeah, the antenna's up on the roof now. Well, it's mounted to the side of the house, but it peaks up above the roof. So I've actually got quite good clear line of sight. But the map isn't... I'm getting a few more look on the northwest there now. So not so starting because I figured I'm right near Birmingham and I wasn't seeing any aeroplanes sort of going around Birmingham way. I was like, wow, man, I'm right next to fucking Birmingham Airport as well. That's quite a busy fucking airport. I've flown out of there a couple of times. So I'm starting to get the flight path from the west now coming in as well. And I did see, there you go, 184 nautical miles to the east now. So I've got even more range there. So for ADSB, it's working quite well. And as I said, I think I've got a little Flamingo FM filter coming in. So I've got a new Flamingo broadcast filter. Basically, that's going to just go in front of the Scan King. I'm not going to bother putting it out in the box. I'm literally just putting it down in here. But basically, it'll just block pretty much the whole FM broadcast band. Is that the version 1? I've got the version 2 on order. There's 2 different revisions. Oh yeah, that's revision 1. Attenuation on the FM broadcast band. But it's actually even more, I think, with the version 2. Flamingo FM. Where are we? SDR add-ons. LNA and RF blocks, Sawbirds. Attenuators, isn't it? That's what I was after. Who's that? Uh-huh. Yeah, I know you track on the old fucking ADSB tracker, but I like seeing what I can pick up. It's the whole fun and games of it. I mean, that ADSB tracker, fucking hell, there's loads more than I can pick up. But you know, as I said, it's that was my you got inline attenuators as well, but actually, where is it? SDR add-ons, Sawbird LNA modules. Here we go. So it wasn't a Sawbird that I got. I've got a Flamingo version 2. Where the fuck is it? Flamingo 2. Ugh, fuck me. Where are you? Up converters. No, it's not up converter. RF blocks. Here we go. Flamingo. Ah, there you go. Notch filter V2. Oh, no, that's the AM one. I don't want that. In all fairness, the Scan King. There we go. V2 of that. Generally means urban areas. So, yeah, I would class mine because I'm right on the edge of where the transmission is. And it's got a negative 60 decibel there versus a. So, that actually, fuck, that's a revision 1. What's the revision 2? Oh, yeah, look, plus 70 dB of attenuation in the FM broadcast band. So, yeah, that should go in and block Heart FM from killing all my fucking stuff. I am seeing more to the west now, though. It's northwest. I still haven't picked up anything on the southwest, but northwest. So this will give me a bit of hope that when the old weather satellites come in, I can just pick it up. Yeah, fucking hell, I've not seen one go over Ireland before. I'm quite happy. Fucking 202 nautical miles. Happy with that. I'm happy with that. For me, that's what I mean. I'm picking up the transmitters from miles away now. I wanted to improve my performance, and I did. I mean, that was quite. I haven't picked one up down to the west, especially. So I'm quite happy with that. So, obviously, we've done ADSB. When's Noah coming over? It's coming over. Where are you? Is it 18 or is it 19? Ah, no, 18's having a good pass, I think. Yes, I picked a beacon up from a local repeater, and since I've put it on the roof. I haven't heard any traffic on it, but I did pick the beacon up, 2135. Yeah, there's. It wasn't even the one in my area. It was another one I found. Give me a second. Because I actually was listening into someone on the 2 meter band, which is 150 megahertz or 145, something like that. So I think with the FM. So if I go ham high, 2 meters, typically nobody's there now. I know. That'd be why. So I'm getting something there. I don't know if that's just noise. Oh, there we go. Look, something. I think that might be the beacon. There was something there. See, I think those are just spikes of FM from the old RF notch. Because if I turn the RF notch off, it just fucking goes like that. The whole band just becomes a complete write-off. So I think I saw something on here earlier. I was listening to someone earlier. And 70 centimeter band is 435. What's that? Is that just a noise spike? Whatever it is, it's a clean. It was actually further down I saw it. Where was it? It was 430. I think there's 70 centimeter bands. Where was it? There was a beacon, I could hear it. There it is. Well, that weren't the one I found earlier, but there is a beacon here if you just heard it. All the fucking noise.
GB3NP.
There you go. Found a beacon. Which is more than I found earlier before I moved it up to the roof. So it's done something. I think an FM broadcast filter should knock that nicely. Because if I turn the RF notch off, it just swamps it. If I turn the DAB notch off, not so much. So I think FM is just swamping everything. So I think FM filter on the Scan King, and then if I want to listen to FM, I could just listen to, what's it called? The speaker wire antenna, because that does it good enough. I need to listen for that call sign again. Oh shit. Noah, when are you coming in? Let's get you on. Oh, I don't want that. Weather facts, we'll get that another day. Most popular satellites, Noah 18. You're coming in about 5 minutes time, are you? 21:32. Let's get on there now. Right, that's Noah 18. I don't think we're going to get it. We might do, but it's only a barely visible pass as opposed to a good pass. So let's go to play. Let's go to app. Load that plug-in. Oh, holy fuck. Whatever that one is, that's loud. Is that 18? Hey. I might have fucking got 18 in before it's even meant to be on. Woo-hoo-hoo! Who knew sticking an antenna on the side of the house near the roof line, or just above the roof line, would have done the trick? What done? Oh, it's there on speaker wire antenna. Right, here we go. Put FL Digi to weather facts mode, because for some reason that seems to do something. Go to weather facts, you bastard thing. Right. So 21:32. So we're just getting it in. It's according to this is a barely visible pass, so it might not do much. But I've been up and down a fucking ladder more times than anything today. If I hadn't got my fucking calories burnt, I don't know what'll do it. I went up a ladder, then fucking was like, oh man, but it wouldn't receive anything when I first put it up. I was like, oh, what the fuck? It literally just shut the bed. It was like, nope, not doing that. I was like, oh, what? Too much gain? Hey, that's picking it up, you know. Fucking FL Digi's doing it. What's that all about? It's a poor signal, but yeah, let's turn the noise filter on. Let's give it some more volume to work with. When are we at maximum azimuth? Any second now. Do you think an FM broadcast filter will solve this? Yeah, it is, mate. As we said. overload. Never had Noah fucking overload my fucking signal before. You could decode DMR. It's just a bit of a faff to do it. Yeah, I suspect that FM broadcast filter will... I know, mate. Boom, bom, 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 bom. Oh, did he manage to get 3 whole lines? The only thing I didn't really plan for is I don't know how much that antenna's going to rattle when it's windy at night. I'm hoping not a huge amount, but we shall see. Yeah. Digital has taken the fun out of everything though. Well, FL Digi seems to do a better job than the app thingy. Oh, I think 18's done its pass, hasn't it? Weirdly enough, we're picking something up here through FL Digi. Right, anyway, let's try 19. That's off to the west. Let's have a look at 19. That's just... again, that shouldn't be starting the azimuth yet. So the fact that I'm picking that up before the azimuth is meant to even start suggests to me that sticking the antenna up high has improved it a little bit. I turn off. Oh yeah, that FM filter swamps it. If I think another FM filter on top of the FM filter built into that will be fucking quality. Well, that's it. That's what oh fucking I watched that thing Manchester video about old Laura, that LoRaWAN that Jet was going on about, and you can have that fall back to the internet to send packets, but it's like, but at that point, and he said at that point you may as well just get WhatsApp. You know, what's the point? The whole idea is you're sending it via radio and hopping it about. If you're going using an internet backbone to connect one group of nodes to another, what's the point? And I agree, you know, the whole idea is you're using the radio frequencies to do it. This is a bad pass tonight. Yeah, barely visible. Well, it's Meshtastic it's called now. Oh, speaker wire antenna ain't even bigging that one up. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Maybe I have improved shit with a Scan King. Maybe I've just improved it too much and I just need to dial back the improvements. As I said, I think an FM filter on it. I think the FM notch filter that I'm getting will fucking sort this out a good one. Because I think it's Heart FM on 96.6 that's causing it. Because that is literally only that's being broadcast from like 2 mile away. Didn't realise quite how much that would affect it, to be honest with you. But that being said, it makes sense because when the Skanking was just up in the tree, the house was in between the tree and the Heart FM transmitter. Now it's up on the roof, it has got clear line of sight to the Heart FM transmitter now. I'm hearing you, fucking Noah. The only downside with my new antenna positioning is I have to run the coax cable for about a metre next to the mains cable that comes into the house. It's outside, but it's just right next to it. I don't think it's causing any noise problems, or not on any frequencies I give a shit about, but it's right next to the mains cable. Ah, that makes sense. Hello, Johnny. How's it going, mate? I've moved the Skanking, so it's actually picking up from the west a lot better now. But with that, I'm accidentally overloading everything because I've now got it into really good reception range for an FM broadcast tower. So where it was up the tree in the front garden, El Ghetto setup, the house kind of blocked the Heart FM transmitter. Now it's up, mounted to just like an Z-shaped pole, and it sort of sticks up. So it's just above the roof line. It's not like fully above. Like obviously chimney breast would still be the best place, but it's high enough now that actually it's getting really decent reception. But yeah, it's just being swamped by Heart FM. If I turn off the FM filter, look here, I lose everything. Oh, speaker wire antenna's finally picking that up. But if I now, let me show you. I'll show you. We'll give up on Noah for the night. I need to get I've got an FM filter coming for tomorrow. If I show you SDR Connect, let me go to the FM broadcast band. No. Oh, what's this? What's this? GB3NP. I need to know that. GB3NP. What local repeat is that? 'Cause that's not Northampton's one. Ah, look, that's Toaster. That's not even the town I'm in. That's the local repeater from next town along. Not being able to get the fucking local repeater for Northampton. But I've got the one in from fucking Toaster instead. There you go. Look, 430.887. I'm on at 890, so actually 887. Yeah, that makes sense. Man, sticking that fucker on the roof has worked really well. Toaster's to the west as well. So actually... So that's 887. Is that another repeater there? I've never seen anything coming on the 430 megahertz band before. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Let's have a look. I wonder if these are local repeaters that just stay open. They don't seem like they're noise. If they were noise, wouldn't they be making some sort of horrible squeal? Like even in AM mode, they're just quiet. If that was a noise spike, that'd be going, wouldn't it? It'd be making a horrible noise. There's something there. Very faint, but it's there. We'll turn that down a little bit. There we go. Well, the fact we'll get the old toaster repeat, but anyway, let me just show you. Ah, there you go. Anyway, so if I go to FM broadcast, check this out. Let me mute. We don't want copyright. So, right, we've got... That's with the notch filter on. That is basically... FM is meant to be being killed at this point. And that is still coming in with a 35 decibel signal to noise ratio. In stereo with a signal to noise ratio of, what's that, 36 decibels? That's with the RSP1A's inbuilt RF notch filter on, yeah? If I turn that off, bing, bing, overload. And if I turn the RF gain all the way to maximum, so the system gain is minus 1.4, it's still fucking off the scale fucking high. So I've actually got, it's called a Flamingo. It's a Flamingo, not Flamingo FM filter, V2 is the one I'm getting. And where are you? Newer look. And so this one actually says that it should provide a 70 decibel attenuation in the FM broadcast band without affecting the rest of the frequencies. So it should just fucking knock it just take FM straight out big time. So yeah, look, electrical. That's pretty cool. Don't understand half this. All I know is that it fucking, there you go, look. It takes out fucking FM. Although I may lose a tiny bit of airband there. I don't know where airband starts. That starts at about 125 upwards, doesn't it? So should be okay. I do think I need all 70, yeah. So the fact that I'm picking that up, so I'm quite impressed with that actually. That's not a bad. Yeah, look, keep it. There you go. I'm quite happy with that. That toaster. So yeah, I mean, look at that. That's with no gain on it at all. If I switch to speaker wire antenna, and I'll be putting the FM filter only on the Scan King, so if I still want to listen to FM, all I do is just turn it to speaker wire and just do that. And there it is anyway. Look, still coming in with 54. So yeah, but it does look like I'm going to need a lot of. I think that's also what's killing my DAB reception, because DAB is getting absolutely mullered, and I actually think that's what then knocks out my car when I'm listening to DAB. Not so much anymore, Because my car's actually got a really good antenna and a really good DAB stereo in it. But when I've had lesser DAB stereos, as I've driven past that antenna, it's knocked them out regular as clockwork. So, yeah, look, even the DAB has to be set to minimum gain. And it can't even pick it up. It's, if I turn that. Is that going to work? Oh, SDR Uno's being stupid lately. It's being... Oh, there we go. Oh, no. Turn... Yeah, look, if I turn the antenna up. If I now turn the FM notch on. I think the DAB might be a bit of a no-go. Because that's coming from the same mast, but I think it's just overloaded. I'll turn the DAB notch off on that. There's fucking loads of it. I mean, it's improved my ADSB reception a little bit, though, so I'm putting it where it is now. So the ADSB is... And it's complaining of overload there as well. Let me just medium wave and DAB filters on. I think, as said, that notch filter should... The FM Flamingo should really help it out, because... It's on a shorter piece of coax now. It's on a 7-meter bit. I really need to drop it down to 5, but I can't be bothered to go up the ladder anymore and do it. Because I actually tried taking the LNA out, and then the LNA being out then was wank on the OADSB. There you go, 186 nautical miles. I'm getting them right over France now. But I actually now starting to get some in the northwest now, which I wasn't getting as much there. So for the Manchester, Birmingham, not so much over the... Well, I was getting... earlier, I was getting a big queue of them coming in over Wales. So, but the range, I'm looking at about 190 nautical miles now. So by moving it up to the side of the house, that appears to have vastly improved things on that front. Let me... Ooh! Ah! Yeah, that noise floor is ridiculously high. I think the 6-meter band is a no-go for me. I don't think that's really got... I don't think there's anything on it anyway.
ANTL@RRI.RO. Goodbye. Is that battery or?
It's like electronic.
Electronic, okay.
Yeah, no.
Oh, people talking. Ah, come on, talk again. I want to tune in. There is something there. I can hear a voice. Sit up a minute.
Universal voice, pois é, sim, só. Isso sim, pois. Pensei que era a nossa vida. E é isto, olha, há que irmos andando, ele só perdeu tempo,
Sounded like an American.
I'm calling Ben. Victor Kilo 3, JLM.
Kilo and W's are American call signs.
Then I'll stand by. Yeah, as soon as he comes back, I'll let you finish, because I want to pick up my landline or something.
It's very buzzy, isn't it, tonight? I'm hoping it's not because... Now, that's going to be shorting out. That shouldn't... That'll be shorting out to ground. Yeah, it's not because that's near the power supply. There we go. Yeah, no, nothing here. Let me unplug. Nope, nothing. Yeah. I do copy, but you're very faint, mate.
via alweer direct via de radio of via een, hoe heet dat nou? Nou, die radio's die jullie gebruiken dan met de computer. Oké, Martin, hij kon jou ook helemaal niet.
14 meter band has been really noisy tonight.
Kilo Charlie 2, whiskey, Zulu 5 and 9.
There we go.
Thank you, South Carolina 9K 9, November Lima Delta. Kilo Mike 4. Hotel Oscar Charlie 5 and 9. Thanks, Jonathan 9K 9 and everything.
Oh, there we go. Bible Belt guy.
Whiskey Alpha 4, Bravo. Yankee. Thanks, 9K9 and everything. Papa Yankee, Papa. Visual Papa Papa Yankee, Fox Papa. Come on, radio. 1880Q2 from high gain in the front garden here. Vertical antenna. Thank you, 73s, and good night.
Let's see if the other bands are a bit quieter. Yeah, that buzzing seemed to only be on. Oh, there you go, the 80. Fuck me, the 80's lit up like a Christmas tree.
Some other stations for you. Is there anybody for Tango Fox 8?
Let me turn skanking on and watch all those signals disappear.
73, good night to you, Kelly. Bye-bye.
Technically, the skanking should be able to do it. Technically. I don't know, it must be.
Go ahead, Hannes. No, please, 98, cut off this with Yankee Bravo Unity Kilo India, okay? I move on 3798 to listen, and it may be time to go to bed for me, because I work the morning. And the night is short when I walk the night at this time, the evening. 73 on us. Yankee Bravo 8 Kilo India, to copy Tango Foxtrot 8.
Kilo Alpha Yankee, Andre, over.
Okay, Mike, Whiskey 0, Kilo Alpha Yankee, this is Hotel Bravo 9, Tango Sierra India returning. 100% copy, Tony, I'm working here with the ICAL IC7610.
Oh, it's that geezer from yesterday, weren't it? Sounds.
The antenna is a long wire, about 30 meters high and about 83 meters long,
Yeah, well, it's working very well, Andre. No problems at all.
I'm using a Kenwood TS950 SDX, 250 watts at the moment, and the antenna is a nest dipoles or a fan dipole. So that's what we're using at the moment. It's probably up around about 45 to 50 feet. As an inverted V, Andre, over.
Okay, Mike Whiskey 0, Kilo Alpha Yankee, this is Hotel Bravo 9, Tango Sierra India returning, very fine, Tony.
Oh, Wales.
I see that you also have a 3-element Yaki QSL.
That's a very old. That's a very old photograph. That is. I'm actually using a stepper, a 3-element stepper, and that's up around about 50 feet. But that's on an 80-foot tower, which is up around about 50 feet at the moment. Andre, over.
Roger, roger. Very fine, but very good signal, and the can route, the CS950 SDR was one of the best receivers.
Supposed to make an announcement, but that's what it says for the increase in power. The last time I checked was going to be February at some point. Over to you, Russ. 30
Ooh, might be that easy PAL signal I was trying to decode. Then they stopped it, didn't they? Ah, let's stop bloody broadcasting it. Typical. Too much stuff going on. Fucking yeah, squad thresholds all the way up there. Ah, it's not picking it up. Oh. It's trying. I'm gonna mute this because nobody wants to listen to all this noise. We're just seeing if we can get any data from it. Come on! It's doing it! No! think there's too much going on around it. What if I can narrow it down? It looks like the green dots are the only bit of the signal we actually need. See what happens now. I've narrowed the signal right down. Can't drop a notch filter because it will damage the data right where we need it. I'm not doing it anymore. Nah, don't look like we're getting much off this tonight. Thought I could, but don't think so. I'm just going to check the usual suspects. Yeah, it might be a bit loud. Yeah, that's working nicely. Pinberg is also coming in strong. Oh, Pinberg is very strong tonight. There we go. Pinberg, the buzzer. Yeah, me God botherer, he's probably...
I came out pretty well.
There we go.
Didn't have much money. I just had direction. Go south. God had brought me to the south. He said, get back here. When I was out in California, and I was doing well. God said, get back to the south. I remember that story. So he said, my dear brother Thorne. When I asked him, when he told me I had to leave California, and I said, well, God can tell me. Well, Brother Thorne said he just did. Well, that's a story all by itself. I never forget one day when I was really backed up against the wall, and Thorne was standing right there saying, thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Lord, and I didn't want to go with it. I said, all right, since you know so much about me not staying in California, where should I go? And without even a hesitation, he said, back into the Southeast. Now in the Southeast, Alabama, Georgia, where I had been confronted in the past by religious leaders, Ku Klux Klan.
About the KKK then?
My voice around the world. Get out of the city. An interesting statement, huh? An interesting statement. Well, that's what I did. I got out of the city. Brother David Wilkerson used much of his material as we used the book that he wrote, Set the Trumpet to Thy Mouth.
See what's about down here. I think next time I keep meaning to do it whenever I stream. I keep meaning to keep a logbook of where I've picked up contacts from. So we had the geezer from the States earlier. We can't get the easy pal to work.
Waiting for you on the next band. 984 Charlie Delta, Papa Fox 9 Zulu. Okay.
This 80-meter band is really busy tonight.
De la prise électrique, de trucs, du machin, des convecteurs, enfin je sais pas, il y a tout.
Everyone's going around and I'm glad I have a here at bad time over here. Nice to hear you, Tata. Have a good fun here on 80, and of course till next time. Papa Fox 9 Zulu, 9 Alpha 4 Charlie Delta. Okay, thank you, Toxins. Appreciate your call. And give me a spot on cluster if you can, Igor, okay? 73, that's you. No problem, all the best. 73. QR's at the Italy station again. Yeah, okay, Italy Victor 3, Golf Kilo Lima, great copy, Sergio. And good to have you in the log. Molto bene modulazione e signali. Mi chiamo Sasha, over.
Gotta get this pillow comfortable in this chair. Oh, that's better.
À bientôt, David. 73, merci.
Sounds French.
Überhaupt noch keine Verbesserung ergeben. Also wenn ich gemein bin, sage ich eher...
Das ist möglicherweise überschaubar, nicht? Also...
Band. Can't find it. Where is it?
Kilo Alpha Yankee.
Faded out.
Still very busy over in the States, so
Yeah,
it's
it's good times.
I think the pip, if I switch it round, is on the upper side band. There you go.
Got it. Was in December. Yes, I've not looked anything this year.
God, I'm tired.
There you go.
Oh, that's being going up and down ladders on a
I've only
fucking
really
day
been-
like
I
that
don't
is.
know. I don't log coming on 80.
I just can't believe how strong that FM station is now, though.
It's hopefully a big signal. Can you guys? I didn't get it.
I'm going to switch over because I want to have a look on the CB band. Might actually get something now I've moved to skanking. Or this.
Subject to availability. The wedding's off, but the honeymoon...
Nothing. Right, CB. Right, switch it over. Anything happen on Citizens? See? And see, CB's fucking dead. Though, I did, as you just said, there was a little signal coming in there. So it could be something. Yeah, look, something is there. Not strong enough to be anything. It is coming, something's coming in. Yeah, it used to be. I said my mum used to tell me stories about CB. See, that was like the MS... Well, CB was the Twitter of the 1980s, you know. You'd get on, you'd say some random shit in the hope that someone would find you. And then when someone did, you talk to them for a bit. It's the same as Twitter, isn't it? You know, you put a tweet out and hope that someone sees it. Yeah, a lot of noise. There's things perking up. Look, little like tiny transmissions though. Something's there. PMR 446. It's the ham high. I wonder if anyone's on the 2 meter band. Oh, hello. I reckon those, see those faint lines there? I wonder if they're ghosts of FM. There's got to be something, haven't they? 'Cause if I turn the FM notch off, It just noise everywhere. And if I turn the speaker wire antenna for this one, we don't get in it. Yeah, there's a little bit there. But maybe it's not FM, I don't know. Something's it. There is little bits and bobs going on this band somewhere. I can see it. Nothing there, is there now? Oh no, there's something. A bit of data. I can crank the RF gain a bit more. What's this? A DC spike or someone speaking? I suspect a DC spike. Yeah, look, it's not even changing when I switch antennas. Nothing there. These have got to be whole carrier frequencies being held open, haven't they, by local repeaters? Oh, okay. No, nothing there. What's that frequency? That was 430.950, weren't it? And that was Skaz told me was where... Yeah, 430.950. That's where our local repeater should be, but it's so faint. Even though it's only around the corner. That's bizarre. Oh, damn it, I'm in the wrong fucking frequency. Oh, I know why. There we go. That's where the Northampton, the local repeater where I am, should be. to the edge of the 70 centimetre band. Let's scroll it down. Right, there we go. Put that back to 1K. Nothing. Just empty frequencies. These have all got to be local repeaters. I wonder if they're literally just holding the frequency by staying on. I've lost the one in Toaster now. Yeah, that's a bit shit. 135.000. That puts me firmly in the air band at this point.
B9391. Bye-bye. Don't reach the chart.
Just another forecast robot. That's a good one to get a benchmark on. Tune in. Rare band.
Visibility 0 kilometers or more.
Push that down a bit there. And then, okay.
Visibility 0 kilometers or more. Cloud. Few. 1000 feet. Cloud type not available. Scattered. 1600 feet. Cloud type not available. Temperature 9. Dew point 7. QMH1025.
Zero, Cafe 254.
Norwich, a 2220.
SDR Uno has a scanner, but it's not very good. Look. There you go, that's the FM. Oh. Ah, I've missed it.
Dew point 08. QMH1021. This is London South Information Broadcast. Birmingham, a 22. kilometers or more, light train, cloud, overcast 1,005.
I do want to know what they are. There they are there on... Hey, what? Must be scanning.
Temperature, minus, dew point, 7, QNH1025. London Luton, a 2220 automatic, wind, 220 degrees, 10 knots. Visibility, 10 kilometers or more, cloud, broken 2,500 feet, temperature, 8, dew point, 7, QNH...
Oh, hello. Ah, it's just that pager. Which doesn't actually decode as a pager, I've noticed. Hello, what's this? Sideband he's using, or is that actual AM? There's someone there. You don't get much people on these 2 meter down. And you don't get them anymore. What's that? This looks like a pulse of some kind. That was that pager, wasn't it? Duh. Well, it's been a bit boring tonight. I have a feeling my, and as I said, I need to get that FM filter in, and hopefully we'll improve the skanking a bit more. I'm tired. I didn't get to bed until early hours in the morning. So, I'm going to just double check the ADSB. See how much my range is coming in at. And then I'm going to go to bed, I think, because I'm fucking knackered. Yeah, the range has improved. So I'm actually hoping if I can fuck off the FM band, that should clear this up as well. Because the FM notch is actually doing stuff, because if I turn it off, this band just becomes a complete write-off. And we are getting them to the southwest a little bit. Look, Sort of going over Wales and stuff. Yeah, I think it is time to call it. So I've got the FM Flamingo thing coming tomorrow. That should really help out. But I'll tell you what though, moving the antenna to the house has improved things like the ADSB. So it is doing something. I'm getting more now to the west. In fact, I had one going over Ireland earlier. So it might just be a... Yeah, that's what I mean. So I've clearly done something by moving it up. I think the FM Flamingo filter should tidy that up a lot more because, as I said, I think it's still struggling with FM noise, as evidenced by just turning the FM notch off on there. It's just swamping it. So I think the FM filter on that... Yeah, that's speaker wire antenna. It does still pick up, but just very faintly. But then look, if I crank that up, the signal's coming in lovely and strong. And yeah, it's definitely more to the west. In fact, there's a few over Wales now. So, and like that one, like 188 nautical miles. I've never had one that far before. In fact, as I said, I saw one at 200 nautical miles earlier. So it clearly shows that I have improved it. In fact, look up there. Fucking one. I've not seen one come in like from that sort of angle before. So I have improved it, but I've also improved it too much, so to speak. As I said, I think we fuck off the FM band because we can keep the FM band on speaker wire antenna. We don't really, yeah, that makes no difference if I lose FM band on Scan King, because speaker wire antenna clearly does it as well. And then keep Scan King for pretty much everything else. Oh god. Yeah, I sort of drifted off on the sofa after the stream, and then didn't get up to bed until like 3 o'clock in the morning. And then, yeah. And then, as I said, I just woke up this morning and then just got the mental idea of, you know what, let's get the ladders out and fucking see how high I can get the antenna on the roof. I mean, that has really improved the signal on there. Like, right over the top of the North Sea and stuff now. So 183, that's that one coming in from the Netherlands. It does seem like a bit more of a balanced picture. Still a bit deaf to the southwest, which doesn't surprise me because it's right. So it's where the neighbour's house is. So the southwest being a bit deaf doesn't surprise me. Sort of south to exact west, and then northwest. Yeah, look, there's load. In fact, there you go. There's a few now coming in there. Yeah, I never had that before, so I've clearly improved it in that respect. So I'm quite happy actually with how much I've done on that. Moving it up to the house. I'm now gonna go to bed and see if the wind kicks up and see if I can hear it rattling away. I don't think it will. It seems quite sturdy. It wobbles. Don't get me wrong, but it's whether it wobbles wobbles to the point where it's like going dong 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 on the fucking house. I'm hoping it isn't because it's right on the bedroom wall, you see. So if it does rattle in the wind, that's not going to be pleasant. The wife will have a sleepless night, and then I'll have to be up the ladder the next day, fucking pulling it down and putting it back up the fucking tree. Yeah, we're definitely seeing them coming in now to the. Oh fuck me, that's a tiny little plane. Jesus. Ah, little cute plane. In fact, I'm picking that up. Yeah, it seems to be. It seems to be. As said, the airband is working about as well as it did before. I think the FM filter. I think, as said, seeing how much FM is swamping everything. I think I may have lost DAB, but that's no big loss because I've got that in the car. And to be honest with you, I'm not sitting here listening to music on it. I'm more, DAB is DAB. It works. It works. But that's more because the DAB plugin doesn't allow me to control things like the gain and stuff. It does it itself. Yeah, he's picking up very well. I mean, that's what, 177. As I said, I had one at 200 going over Ireland earlier. I'm seeing them sort of going in, realistically, Birmingham and Manchester. I should be able to pick up, I'm hoping. Be interesting tomorrow when I first wake up, because usually early in the morning, obviously during the day, you get fucking loads of planes going over. Let's have a look at. Right, plane finder, live flight tracking. Let's have a look. You know what? I'm not actually picking up that many less. So there's that map. And if I flick over to mine, there's my map. KL PHBXZ PHBX. Yeah. That's that one. Got that one. Not got that one. I wonder if he'll pick up in a minute. Ooh, they haven't got the little one I've got. Oh. No, I've not. I don't know where that one's being picked up from. Yeah. See, there's not much going over the south. Yeah, look, southwest. There you go. TFS to these Bristol ones. I'm not picking. Oh, wow, that Watford to LBG. There we go. That's that one, isn't it? Mine hasn't got the OHBSL. Is that OH? FSF 200B. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, yeah, there you go. I've got it. And that is Waterford, wherever the fuck that is, to Paris. So there's a few at Bristol Airport I'm missing. Yeah, that's not a surprise. They're quite low altitude now as well. They've where the fuck is Hurghada? Yeah, their altitude's quite low, so the fact that I'm not picking them up is no surprise there. Bryce Norton. I'm surprised I'm not picking that one up. RRR 4041. Yeah, not got it. LHR to Athens, so that is heading over Lille. So is it that one? Oh yeah, there you go, Aegean. Yeah, so I'm actually quite impressed with that. My one's not that far behind the actual flight radar there. I'm quite happy with that. bit deaf around Manchester, but again, if they're going to land at Manchester, the altitude's going to be a lot lower, so it might actually... Prague to Manchester, have I got that one? No, I haven't. As I said, I'm not far behind it. So I'm quite happy with that, you know. DHL, where are you? And obviously they're getting it from, I'm just getting it from one antenna. They're getting it from obviously a network of antennas all over the country. DHK2 SD. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. I am quite impressed. Not a huge amount. Oh, look, help us improve coverage in this area. See, Tenerife to Manchester, that's well at the bottom. That's nowhere near my range. And Alicante to London Gatwick. See, I should, in theory, it's due south. Yeah, that's sort of just out of my range there. So I'm getting the one going over Brighton, which is the Virgin Atlantic. Which is that one. They're coming in. I wonder when that will pick up. Because in theory it should pick up, but it's how far it will be before it picks up. Because it should get it. Oh, Christ, I didn't mean to zoom that one out. Yes. Zoom in there. So we've got that one. That's just gone out of range. So we've got the FedEx Express. Oh. Oh yeah, no, I've got him accurately. So we kind of, yeah, with our little one there, Waterford to OBG. No, we still got him. He's zipping along down there to the south or west, so we're picking him up. His altitude is currently 29 foul. Yeah, 29 foul. Receiver wanted in this location. See, I don't pick up the helicopters, I've noticed. So, I don't know why I don't pick up helicopters that much. That being said, they're only 583 foot, so that's obviously not going to be anywhere near where I am. If it was right overhead, no doubt I'd pick it up. But yeah, those ones sort of coming in near the Isle of Wight, and they're just not... They're not picking it up. Alicante at Gatwick is just out of range by the looks of it. I'm curious as to when that'll come in. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it'll blip up for a few minutes before it goes to land. But the fact that I'm getting almost as many as this particular map is quite... Oh, there it is. I've got it just as it's passing the Isle of Wight. There we go. So that's not bad. That's not bad. The south and the west is the death spot, really. I'm just trying to sort of think of its position. Yeah, east is completely clear. In fact, I've really given it a good boost to the east. And northeast, what we got there? FR 461. Oh no, I'm not picking up that far up. FR 863. Have I got that? Yeah, that's what I say. It's mad, isn't it? It's not doing too bad at all for literally sticking with a 20 quid bracket and sticking it up on the house. And the fact that it's not a dedicated ADS-B antenna either. It's just a multi-band, a multi-scanner wideband antenna. It's a scanner antenna. Don't get me wrong, I've boosted it to fucking hell and back. But I mean, total, that antenna and bracket, you're looking at 50 quid for the antenna, 20 quid for the bracket, and 30 quid for the LNA, and then whatever cables on top. So realistically, about 100 quid, and that's a wideband antenna as well. No, it's not got a broom handle anymore. It's on an actual metal pole now. I did the job proper. I'll take a photo of it in the daylight because it was dark by the time I'd got it all in position. Realistically, if I could crimp on a connector, I could actually cut down the cable that I've got coming into the house by another meter. That's why it's sort of tucked in round by the sort of electrical cable. So we're predicting that, what's this one? Lanzarote so we'll predict that one should in theory follow that one and come in past the Isle of Wight. So at the moment, according to that flight map, it's about there. In theory, we should pick it up about there. In theory. Come on. Don't take that long to go past the Isle of fucking Wight. But there's definitely more, look, to the northwest. That's picking quite a bit up to the northwest now. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. I mean, luckily the Scan King is a really tiny antenna. I say tiny. It's compared to some antennas, it's not that big at all. It's about a meter long, meter and a half tops, I think. It's literally just a meter and a half vertical antenna with 4 little radials at the bottom in a cross pattern. So it just bolts nicely onto things. It's absolutely tiny to move about. It's pretty decent. There it is. So again, just past the Isle of Wight. That's not bad at all. So we had Alicante to Gatwick just ahead of it. And then this one's coming in about 103 nautical miles. And that's directly south. Which, where the antenna is directly south, that would be the weak point. Because that's where the main village is. So that's where the bulk of the houses are. So actually, directly south. And actually, yeah, south to southwest would be where the village and all the houses are. So actually, yeah, we're looking quite good here. I'm quite happy with that because there's not many on that little flight radar. I'm pretty sure this one's got a lot more because this always does. No, actually, not that much more. You have to pay for this one though, so yeah. See there, Tenerife to Manchester. I won't get that because that's coming over Plymouth there. And yeah, as expected, that one probably won't go anywhere near where I'm expecting it to. I'm amazed there's not a single aeroplane over Wales at the moment. Fucking look at that, 196 nautical miles. Shit, that's directly south as well. That's fucking must be blatting that fucker out like no tomorrow. I'm impressed with that. That 200 nearly 200 nautical miles for that one. And I've been noticing that since I've put it on the roof. I do get the odd one or two coming at like 200 nautical miles or so. I mean, you can buy all sorts of filters to make it even better for ADS-B, but the issue is if you filter it for ADS-B, you can't then use it for anything else, which kind of defeats the point of having a wideband antenna. If I just wanted an ADS-B one, I'd buy an ADS-B one. I should do, really. I mean, that was what, 197 nautical miles? I'm sure. Well, I know I saw one. It was just heading over the bottom of Ireland. That was 200 nautical miles. I need to log. When I do these SDR streams, I need to log. I need to actually have a little logbook like the proper ham radio nerds do, you know, when they do their CQs to see how far they're picking it up. Because, yeah, obviously, I'm sitting here picking things up from... I said I had a guy from Montana. I could hear him clear as day. It was brilliant. So I need to really make... Oh, look, there's one going over Wales now. Tenerife to Manchester. Wait a minute. How the hell have I got one? Oh, no, wait a minute. It's that one. I've got the one over Plymouth. I've not had one over Plymouth yet. That's the only thing. My map makes it look like it's over fucking Wales when it's not. It's actually the little X is over Plymouth. Hey, I'm quite... Hey, I'm sitting up for that one. Hey, that is pretty good. The old Ryanair going over Plymouth. I'm happy with that. That's looking quite good. I wonder if I can make it so the actual planes are actually where they're meant to be rather than being on like a cross. Because they're actually right where they need to be. My one, there's a little arrow. So, let me have a look. Map. No, that doesn't give you... Show altitude stalk. If I... look, there you go. Look. So that's the actual location. And the altitude stalk is where I assume it's like the parallax effect. It's where they were... I'm going to turn that altitude stalk off. I prefer it to actually see where it's actually over. Then you get a better idea of where things actually are. Because look, the altitude stalk shifts them quite a bit. So yeah, actually, the altitude stalk, because that's at quite a high altitude. Yeah, that makes sense now. I'm going to turn that off though, because I want to keep it like the flight radar so I can actually see where things are. Because all these flight radars here... Oh, stop it. Stop it. Oh, there we go. They don't have the altitude stalk on. They just show them over which part of the country they're over. Be interesting to see if I get the Barcelona-Dublin one coming in. I'm actually surprised I picked one up over Plymouth to begin with, to be honest with you. The altitude thing is misleading, because I would assume, if I just at a glance, I'd say that was over Wales. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I've had them over Wales before. But actually, no, it's over Plymouth. So, you know, that's pretty good. I'm interested to see. I don't think I will. I think it's going the wrong direction. But I'd be interested to see if Barcelona-Dublin pops up. Because if it does, that means I've really improved my westerly well, I know we can see that I've improved my reception to the west now by quite a bit, to be honest with you. Although we're missing a load to the northwest, though. If we where's the zoomy zoom? There we are. We are missing a few to the northwest. That's Istanbul to East Midlands. I should be getting the Istanbul to East Midlands. Yeah, there we go. That's the same one. That's coming down from the northwest. FedEx Express. That's that one. That's why, because they're actually landed at Nottingham Airport. So they're actually... Yeah, they're actually landed, they are. So yeah, that's why I'm not picking them up. So I don't feel so bad now. Oh, well, I'm missing loads. Nah, you're not. It's just... No, I'm not. It's just, yeah, it's because they're landed. Can I get that one next to it? Let me click it. There we go. Ah, shit. What have I did there? There we go. I want that one. But yeah, that one's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. This one I don't think I'll get. I did have a few going over the top of Wales earlier. JFK to... Is that Delhi? Yeah, it is. Yeah, none going over Bangor yet. Yeah, I do. Oh, FedEx. That's doing a big old fucking tour, isn't it? China to Japan to Memphis. But it looks like it's going the wrong fucking way over the UK. Okay. That being said, Manchester and Birmingham airports are regional airports, so actually it doesn't surprise me that we're not seeing much activity there. Heathrow to Mexico. Yeah, I'd say that's about out of range. I'm quite happy with that. They're all in the southeast at the moment. It's like they're all fucking off. It's like a mass exodus of airplanes out of Britain. Fuck that, we're leaving that shit all. Yeah, I figured that'd be skirting just wide of where I'd pick it up. But that one has impressed me. Picking that one up has been quite good. LPA to stun. Yep, I've got it. I've got it. That one I may pick up. Yeah, Lisbon to Manchester. That I reckon in the next few minutes, that might even just pop up on the old map. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Let me just double check the waterfall, see the signal strength of it. Yeah, the beacons are coming in a bit weaker, but then again, there isn't nothing right over the top of my house to give me a real strong ping. So actually, that makes sense. I tell you what though, those ADSB beacons are so fucking powerful. One night, I was unplugging the antennas for the night, and I noticed I left it running, and it was still strong enough to receive 5 aeroplanes. Now, don't get me wrong, they were pretty much right over the top of my house, but yeah, there was 5 of them just coming in clear as day, and with no antennas. I was like, how the fuck does that work? I mean, I lost a load of signal to noise ratio by just putting it through the fucking switch box. You know, so to actually pick up aeroplanes that that without any antenna was quite impressive. But I really think that FM filter might even improve my range even more. It'd be interesting to see. I'll have that by tomorrow. God bless Amazon Prime. I know Amazon don't have savoury working conditions, but the problem is Amazon is quite often the only place where you can buy a lot of this stuff and actually get it delivered when you want it. You know what I mean? You kind of want it nice and... Oh, hello! The Barcelona to Dublin one's popped up. Ah! I wasn't expecting that. I thought that was just going to disappear off to Dublin and that would be it. Okay. Okay. So I am picking you up over Plymouth now. I do appear to have, yeah, really improved it. And that one's fucking off over France. And he's gone. Man, he's fucking just He's just slowly but surely heading on down to Paris, I think it was. See, for some reason, my little one hasn't got his. That one's actually got the Waterford to Paris, but I've not got the actual route on my one. Yeah, like, well, it had to have been, didn't it? I would love to know how powerful those transmitters on those aeroplanes are, though. Hey, what the fuck is that rando one in the middle of the, what's that? What's that? The Irish Sea, isn't it? Irish Sea. Ah, Ryanair, look, GRUKL. Oh, look, it's that one. Man, that's impressive. I'm actually just picking them up really well now. That coverage to the west has really improved. As I said, I think that FM filter, if we can get rid of the FM to clean up the signal just that little bit more, I reckon my little Scan King will do bloody well. I can't believe I just picked. Oh yeah, look, there's the Lisbon to Manchester. So yeah, they're all southwest. They are. They're fucking. That's working really well. I've dropped one off, but that's the one going to Dublin, isn't it? But that may pop back up again in a minute. I notice sometimes they drop off and then come back again a few minutes later. Yes, he is 38 foul, so that's why my range is good on him. Hit that one's 34 foul, so probably explains it. And that one's 36. Oh no, I've got him back. Got him back. He'll be starting to drop altitude now if he's heading to Manchester. Yeah, 35,233. It looks like he's dropping the altitude now. I forget Cardiff has an airport. You don't really. Oh, Birmingham Airport. That interesting. Ah, this is. I am impressed. JFK to Delhi. Do you reckon that's on my radar? I don't think it will be. Okay, no, maybe it is on my radar. That's impressive. What kind of feet? He's only at 33 foul as well, so that's not bad at all. LCA to LPL. Yeah, no, he's there. I haven't got the Edinburgh to East Midlands, but his altitude, yeah, 16,000 feet. East Midlands is there, Nottingham, so he'd be heading from Edinburgh, which is up here. He'll be dropping his altitude, ready to land. So that'll be why my range is out. But the fact that I'm getting them all the way to the west now, I never had that before. Last night, well, if you take a look at last night, my map was skewed to basically the east. You know, southeast and northeast, decent coverage. Now I'm watching them coming in over Plymouth, and that is some quite good range over Plymouth as well. I mean, you're looking at what, 155 nautical miles, something like that. So yeah, look, there you go, 200 nautical miles on that one. That's some fucking range, because realistically, I think the upper limit is 240 nautical miles for a 40,000 foot plane. 40,000, yeah, plane at 40,000 feet. You're looking at around about 240 nautical miles. So I'm happy the fact that I'm picking them up at 200. That's good for me. Because if it was just about tracking flights, you know, you've got the websites to do it like this. You know, if it was just about tracking flights, for me, it's more about how good my range is. You know, how good I can personally receive it. You know what I mean? Because Scaz sent me a text joking saying, this is how I check my flights, and sent me a link to the old flight tracker. Like, yeah, but for me, it's all about how far I can get them out. If I pick up one that's fucking flying fucking miles away, I'll be well over the moon, because it means my antenna's working well. You know, because Scaz is joking, always fucking tinkering. Yeah, because I moved the antenna today, and I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, look at how many fucking attempts it took me to get speaker wire antenna. You know, it's no fun, is it? Yeah, the fun is trying to see how far you can pull the signals in. You know, if I wanted to look at the flight radar, I can do it just by clicking that. There you go, there's a flight radar. But now, for me, I'm interested. I want to know when I'm going to see JFK to Istanbul. He's probably going to skirt over Cardiff and fuck off down that way. So I want to see. I was going to say I'm going to take bets at when I'm going to see him, but we've just seen him. He's now coming in, and he's at 177 nautical miles, coming in over the Irish Sea. That one, again, like the one earlier, he's fucking off over the island, 200 nautical miles away nearly. I was going to say, you know, what time are we going to see that one? But we've got it. See, we're not going to see that one, Lisbon to Dublin, and I wouldn't expect to see that one. So you know, I'm as I said, 197. So that's that one. That one's fucking. I would say my range is looking very good in quite a few directions as well. Obviously, there's going to be a weaker direction where trees and stuff are blocking it, because there is a big tall tree next to my house, and I would say that's southeast. Although saying that, though, southeast is picking up bloody well. So, I mean, it's not a very dense tree, but no, there still is a tree. I'm happy with that. That is a nice little spread, and it's not that much less than what the actual flight radar map has got coming in there. Yeah, I've got that. I've got the one behind it coming in, which is that one. So, Sharm el Sheikh to Manchester. When do you reckon we're going to get him popping in? So he's just dropped off. Sharm el Sheikh to Manchester. That, I reckon, as it gets to that loop there, whichever that nautical miles is, I reckon he'll come in then. I mean, look, I'm happy with that. They're just coming in lovely over the southwest now. It feels like my map is complete. That's part of the reason. And as sad as it sounds, that's part of the reason why I wanted to get the Scan King up on the roof today. Because for me, I looked at it the last few nights and went, yeah, it's got some good range. But then seeing like part of the map not drawing in, I'm like, it's deaf to the, you know, it's deaf to this direction. I can make, if I can get it, I can make it better. And I have. Go on, where are you coming in, Sharm el Sheikh? You are currently there, so you've just gone past Bruges. You're in the North Sea. I reckon when he's sort of parallel to, I don't know where that is. That's Dover there. I don't know. It's not Folkestone, is it? That's there, I think. Whichever that point there is. There you go. Came in a little bit earlier than I was expecting. So, yeah. Actually, no. Came in just after I was expecting. I said he was going to come in about there, didn't I? So, actually... Yeah, this is... Yeah, I've improved that. I'm quite happy with that. As I said, I think the FM filter will improve things even more. And just tidy things up a little bit. But for now, I am... Oh, fucking hell. I've got one coming in behind that. Which one's that? DHK, Brussels to the East Midlands. Is it that one? CVG to... No, that's DHLK. Which one's that one? DHLK. Yeah, it's that one. DHLK. Brussels to East Midlands Airport. gone a bit of a fucking loop, isn't he? Ah, Cincinnati to Brussels. But mine hasn't got the second part of his route. Oh, that sounds like that's the wife wanting to come to bed. So on that note, I'm gonna knock this stream on the head now. I'm quite happy with this. I think once that Johnny, you obviously know a bit about radio. Do you reckon that Flamingo FM filter would probably do what I expected to do and just tidy things up a little bit? I have a feeling my signal's being affected by how strong that FM broadcast signal is, as you saw. Even with the RF filter, inbuilt RF filter on, I was still getting that radio station at like 30 decibels signal to noise ratio, and that's with the RSP-1A's own FM filter turned on, which should have knocked that all the way to nothing. So the fact that it's still coming in stereo 30 decibel signal to noise would suggest to me that that's probably putting ghost images all up the rest of the bands. So I highly suspect that if I can get the FM filter on it, I may lose a bit near 120 megahertz, but the air band doesn't really kick in until above that anyway. And then, yeah, I think that should do the job. It's got to be, hasn't it? That was my thinking. It has to be. I'm really impressed with my little map. It is pretty much, obviously, apart from the ones that have all landed at the airports there and there, it's pretty much fucking just absolutely spot on with what you were seeing over here. You know, it is. I'm impressed with that. I'm really happy with that. It seems to be northwest, but it seems to be a bit blind too. But just trying to think. So north is that way. Yeah, northwest. It would be where the roof of the house is. So it's going out the side of the house and up, but it's not as high as it could be, because if I went and put it right on the chimney, it would have full 360. So where it is, there's a it does stick up nicely, but it has just got a little bit of the roof to contend with in the northwesterly direction. So I would say that probably explains why I don't get. Oh, I don't know. I'm still picking a few up, but I would say that is probably why northwest. But I am happy. Oh, look at that. And 188 AS. Wait a minute. Have I got it before they've got it? I have. I picked up this little US Cessna. Fucking hell, 41,000 feet in a fucking Cessna. Jesus, I thought they only topped out at something stupid like 20 thou. That's mental. Fucking hell. I need to play Microsoft Flight Sim again on the Xbox and see if I can get a little Cessna up to 41 thou. I always felt they only topped out like 20, 24. Something like that. I've got one that this map hasn't got. That Cessna ain't on that map. Let me go on the other one. Flight Radar 24. Oh, look, there it is. No, that's old Falcon 7X. What that is. He's at 40,300. What's his... he hasn't got a registration number or anything, though. That's weird. It's got to be that. I don't think it's... Yeah, he would need oxygen. I was going to say, Cessnas don't do fucking that high. I think it's got the wrong registration number. You know what it is? Someone's done what they've done on fucking Con Air, haven't they? And removed the fucking transponder and dumped it in another aeroplane. Con Air, that's a fucking quality movie, that is. I said put the bunny back in the box. I think it's that thing. I think it's whatever this is, this Dassault Falcon 7X. I think FA7X. Yeah, they haven't got it. This little map hasn't got it. Mine has. N11AS. Yeah, I'm calling it. Someone's done a Con Air on that and fucking switched the transponder. It's a conspiracy. It is. Well, what that is that's probably an SR-71 Blackbird if they're still. I know they're not flying anymore, but that's probably some sort of modern equivalent. They just disguised it as a Cessna on ADSB so people like me don't realise that top secret military aircraft are flying over. Oh, he's disappeared now. The aliens have abducted him. Fucking Cessna at 40,000 feet. I suppose it could fly up there, as you said, if he's fucking got a scuba suit, you know, fucking oxygen tank up there. Could work. It's mad that, because that flight tracker never got that. This one never got it at all. Right. Oh, look, there he is. He's back again. He's back. Shit, he's onto us. He's fucking, he's realised that he's fucking, we've done the Con Air and changed the fucking transponder. Turn it off, flick the switches. That's fucking weird. N11AS. But no, I'm quite happy with that. That range is fucking fantastic. I'm quite happy with that. As I said, the FM band is clearly affecting this because, as I said, if I turn the actual inbuilt notch off, there is something coming in because I lose everything there. So if I turn the notch back on, it clears up and works fine. So I suspect with the FM filter on it even more, I reckon that's going to be fucking fantastic. Yeah, that's it. His cover's blown. If I can take a photograph of my house on his way over, how the fuck did that little bastard find me out? And then he must have a massive fucking antenna farm, and then he just sees my little tiny Scan King up there. Nah, I've just boosted it to fucking hell and back, mate. 184 miles, 185. I'm happy with this. This is, I would say, for a little antenna that's now mounted to the side of the house, I am happy with what this is picking up. This is almost spot on with, yeah, that, where is it? Yeah, he's going to be quite low, 125 feet. That's why I'm not picking him up. Belfast at East Midlands, he's at 74,000. Yeah, no, I won't be picking him up because he's low. I'm happy. That is working exceptionally well. 180. Today is the first one I've seen come in well over. Yeah, that's it. Speaker wire antenna. Can't be that. Honestly, it is the cheapest, nastiest speaker wire I've ever bought as well. It is literally, we've got a trades like tool shop called Screwfix. But they basically just sell hardware dirt cheap, even for people who are just general public like I am. And no word of a lie, this spool of speaker wire was, I think, £4 for 25 meters. And it is the cheapest. It's literally copper coated aluminium, not even full copper. Really, really thin stuff. Fuck me, does that not work well on HF? It's fantastic. The range I get on that piece of speaker wire is nothing short of incredible. After all the experiments I've done, the multiple different lengths, the speaker wire antenna Mark 7A is just, yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. And yeah, my little Skanking SE, as I said, the Skanking is not a big antenna. It is literally, if I can spell it right, Skanking SE 1500. See, the Amazon reviews for it didn't. There we go. Look, that's basically it. Just a little white antenna with a little 4 ground plane on it. Some people actually complain it's a shit antenna, disappointed antenna. Yeah, don't work. And someone's like, don't buy. Picked up less than my CB wave, which isn't suitable for scanning. And they're like, big pile of junk. Don't fall for the Scan King name. But for me, mine's working quite well. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I fucking put a big old, I've put an LNA at the bottom of it. But you know, at the end of the day, it's working. Anyway, on that note, though, I'm going to disappear for the night. Hopefully the FM filter comes in. We can get rid of that fucking Heart FM fucking wrecking my airwaves. And we'll pick up even more. So thanks for coming and hanging out, Johnny and Skaz. I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.